Hey everyone, and welcome back. Today I am going to show you what products I use to achieve this look. And I'm trying a new technique. If you are any part of the makeup community, I'm sure you've been hearing about the Painted by Esther big deal and controversy and all that. So I've been hearing about it, and so in hearing about the controversy, then I started learning about the technique she uses for her blush client when she's doing blush on her clients. So I am doing my first attempt at trying to pick up those steps in that type of technique of the transitional blush technique. So there's a couple of new things that I got in order to try to achieve that look. So I will try to list these products as fast as possible. The tutorial for doing this look will be linked below to TikTok. So I first applied a base from P. Louise in one of their cosmetic paints in Ecstasy. So it's a dark purple. And I'm just going to say I used it as a base for my eyelids and my lips today. And then for the highlight under the brow, I'm using this color from Pastel Roses UK in Stellar Aurora. Really pretty. And then on the lids, I'm using 1, 2, 3 different colors. So that is a trio from ColourPop. It's one of their new products, and it's in the trio is called Party Mode, and it is their Jelly Much gel eyeshadow sticks. So the first one I used was in Aura Points. That was on the inner corners. And it comes with it has the cap. And then it has a second cap that you're supposed to keep the stick moist, because it is kind of a wet filling product, but because I guess it's the Jelly Much, but it does dry. It dries down, and it dries down quickly. So when you apply it, start blending so that it doesn't just stick in one place, because I was experimenting on this eye, and as you can see, you can kind of see where I wasn't able to catch the blend before it dried. So I tried to do it a little better on that eye. So this is in Aura Points. So I'm gonna put my little cap back on and keep it moist. And then in the middle of the lid, I used Kinda Busy, and it's this color. Really pretty. I also used this on the lips to give it that iridescent sheen. And then on the outer corner of the eye, I'm using Hollywood Hills, and it's this color. And as you can see, it's like one of those like blue, what was it called? Blue green or something like that. It was those red, what was it? Red, blue, red, or whatever color it was. So that's on the outer corners. A lot of like MAC and all of them came out with their own like red, blue. So that's pretty much how I achieved the lids. And then in the transition area, I used a couple colors from my Wonderland palette, Cosmic Beauty. I used Calm and Cold. In the transition, kind of to blend out that first ecstasy color that I applied first. So then for the lips, I'm using this it's it says liquid metal lip paint. It's by Unicorn Snot. It's a brand that I've heard of before, but I actually got it on TikTok. I got 2 other ones of these, but this one is in the color Boom, and I've worn it out by itself, and I've gotten compliments all over the place with this color. So I applied this like perimeter of the lips. So I did a couple of things with the lips. So for the lower lash line, I used in the tear duct area, I used where is it at? Oh, my eyeliner from my Supernova Multichrome Gel Liner from Moira, and the color is Zora. So I put that in the inner corners first. On top of that, I applied the Stellar Aurora. And then on the outer part of the lower lash line, I applied No Shame again from ColourPop. And then I set it just a little bit with that cold color eyeshadow from the Cosmic Beauty palette, Winter Wonderland. So then we want to go into the cheeks. So I first applied my cream, liquid cream, however you, because 2 of them are liquid, 1 is cream, bases for the blushes. So I started with, this is from ColourPop. It's one of their blush sticks in Digicam. And it looks like this. And I applied in the inner corners. And then in the middle, I used Rare Beauty Spirited. Excuse me. And then on the outer, I used Rain in Purple. So this is by Rare Beauty. This is by Makeup Forever. And then with powder, setting powder, I used this new product from, is it Huda or Huda Beauty? One of them. And it's their Easy Bake Duo. It's called Pink Pumpkin, but it's 2 sides, Pink Velvet and Pumpkin Pie. So they have them divided into 2 sides. And I just used both to set the under eye. And then I also used this to set the rest of my face. This is in Cinnamon Bun. Just trying that. So after I applied the setting powder, then I applied actual blushes on top. So on the, let's see, kind of in the middle, I guess you could say here, I used, I guess I would say I put both of these on the kind of like the outer area. So this is also from Rare Beauty, and it's in Spirited, like the liquid. So I applied it first, and then on kind of on top and kind of to blend more, I use this NYX blush in, it's one of their buttermilk blushes. Got it on my finger. It's one of their buttermilk, and these are really pigmented. This is in the color all the butter. All the butter. And so I use that to kind of blend out also in the blush area. And then I use this pigment from Magnolia Makeup. It's in Birthstone. And this is like an iridescent pink. And I kind of use that in this area. And then I kind of used it up into the blush area, kind of like a highlight. So I'm just right now experimenting, you know, playing with some products and colors. But yeah, this is what I came up with. So I applied these lashes from Crystal Lashes again. I used her Moth palette, and this time I used Moonlight. And let's see, earrings. I had these are my accessories. I've had this necklace for a while, but my earrings I got from a event that I recently attended, and it was a vendor there. I got a few more accessories, earrings and bracelets from her company, and if I can find the name of her company, I will link it. But yeah, so that's the look, and I hope you like this look, and I hope this look will inspire you to create something of your own. Thanks for watching.